Hello, I'm Greg. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little garden tour update, and I'm going to be planting some cover crops. Enjoy. Okay, this first row is some green beans, and haven't started to get any green beans yet. They just started flowering. They'll hopefully start producing here in about a week. And here's my peas, and they've been producing for me for about 2 weeks now, and they've been doing pretty good. And then I got some pepper plants. Some of these are some hot peppers, some are bell peppers, and there's some jalapenos. And I got some tomato plants. Got a couple of cherry tomato plants here. They're just going to be ripe here in probably another week or so, hopefully. And then you got these tomatoes that are, I believe they're called Homestead. And then I got a paste tomato variety, and these are Amish paste tomatoes. And then I got some cucumber plants, and for whatever reason this one just up and died. If you know why, let me know in the comments. And then I got my onion plants, and pretty much all of my rows are about 30 feet long. Now these are a variety. They're Walla Walla. They're good for northern climates. And I also have some red onions. And then I got some lettuce. This is some romaine lettuce that I had just transplanted here about 3 or 4 days ago. And this is a lettuce mix that I've been eating off for the last about month and a half now. And then here's what's left of my carrots. I already pulled most of them. And I had some cauliflower growing, but as you can see, the caterpillars got to it. I was gone for a couple days, and in those couple of days they destroyed my whole cauliflower patch. And then here's my sweet corn. Been having a little problems getting it to grow. This stuff is actually stuff I transplanted, and then I tried to grow some from seed, and for whatever reason I just could not get it to grow from seed. I had to replant, and here's the stuff I replanted. And here's my potatoes. I got 4 rows, and they're doing really well. And here's a zucchini. It's really doing well. And these are, I believe these are honeydew. Either honeydew or cantaloupe, I can't remember which. And here's my watermelon. I've never had much luck with watermelon. And last year is the first year I had any luck with it. And I think it's because I started growing on this weed fabric. And I think that's really helped. And here's my pumpkin plants. If you have chickens, you should be growing at least a couple of pumpkin plants. Chickens really love pumpkins. And that's all of my garden. I do have some garlic also, but that's in a different garden. Here I'm doing some pre-tillage work on my cover crop spot. Previously, about 3 days before, I'd run the rototiller on this spot and I let some of the weeds grow up. And now I'm just running a cultivator through to try to kill those weeds before I do my cover crop planting. Here I'm using a small Chapin handheld broadcast seeder. If you're doing small areas, these work really well for doing either cover crops or planting deer food plots. Today's planting is going to be a combination of buckwheat and Sunn hemp. I've got about 1/10 of an acre, and I'm planting 5 pounds of buckwheat and 1.5 pounds of Sunn hemp. What I'm doing now is I'm running my cultivator through what I just planted, and I'm just setting it about an inch below the top of the surface. And I've used this method in the past to do deer food plot plantings, and it's worked pretty well for me. Stay tuned to the end of this video for a 2-week update on the cover crops. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Here's what my cover crops look like 2 weeks after planting. They came up about 3 or 4 days after I'd seeded them, and as you notice now, they're about 2 inches high, and they're a lot higher than any of the weeds that are coming up. And hopefully they will shade out any of the weed seeds that are coming up and prevent them from maturing.